Hey, you. Do you want to be a failing entrepreneur that sucks at business, that never makes the amount of money to live the life that they want to live, that never reaches their goals, dreams, and aspirations? Well, you're on that route because you're most likely saying the forbidden word that you need to eliminate from your vocabulary. And once I removed this single word from my vocabulary, I made over 7 figures online in my business with just one digital product doing a little over 900K. So stop saying this word. The word is try. Look, I'm not going to prolong this video just to build some type of false anticipation to reveal some secret word at the end just to have a long video for long video's sake. But it's only going to take me about 5 minutes to break down why you need to remove the word try from your vocabulary in order to make the amount of income that you want to make. So if you don't have 5 minutes to spare, cool, you know what the word is. But you're probably going to fail as an entrepreneur because you're going to keep on trying to make money and trying to build a business instead of actually doing it. So look, what you need to understand is that it's mindset over skill set. This stuff is like 90% mindset and 10% skill set. So it doesn't matter what you know how to do or what skills you acquire if you don't have the proper mindset in order to make stuff happen for you. So look, your subconscious mind is really running everything, and we basically need to brainwash ourselves for success. So the number one reason why most people can't get to the level that they want to get to is because they themselves don't believe that they can do it. And they don't believe that they can do it because they're trying to do it, and you only try to do stuff that you don't believe that you can do. The stuff that you believe that you can do, you don't try to do it, you just do it. So just follow me, I'm going somewhere with this. Just think about it. Every single thing that you have 100% confidence in that you can do, you never say that you are going to try to do it. You just do it. You don't say that you're going to try to get in your car and you're going to try to go to the grocery store, right? You say, I'm going to the grocery store. For those people that have a 9-to-5 job, they don't say that they're trying to get to work or that they're trying to do their job. They just say that I'm going to work and I'm doing my job. Anything in life that you 100% have pure conviction that it's going to happen, you never say that you are going to try to do it. But then all of a sudden, when we start talking about our goals, our dreams, our aspirations, this word try always seems to come up. Well, I'm trying to put this stuff together. I'm trying to do my little thing. Then we start to minimize our own goals. We start to minimize what it is that we say that we want to do. Well, I found this guy's YouTube asking CEO, he's talking about all these ways that I can, build my business online and make these digital products, scale my business and whatnot. I'm trying to put my little thing together. I'm trying to do this YouTube thing. All of a sudden, this word try starts to come out. Why? Because you don't believe it. And when you don't truly believe it, your subconscious mind does not get on board with what your conscious mind, with what you actually want to do, because your subconscious is really running everything. So look, you have to get your subconscious mind on board with your conscious mind in order to actually bring things into fruition, in order to actually manifest, right? You know how people love to manifest. Well, this is how you actually do manifest. This is how you actually do get your entrepreneurial goals checked off that list, right? You have to get your subconscious mind on board with your conscious mind. But here's the thing about your subconscious mind. It has no reasoning ability. It believes what you tell it. The problem is that most people are telling their subconscious mind the wrong thing. Your subconscious mind is like a dumb AI, and it has no reasoning ability, right? So I'll prove it to you right now that your subconscious mind has no reasoning ability, and it also doesn't know what is real or what's fake. It knows what we tell it. So if you can really just take a couple seconds right now and really imagine yourself biting into a lemon. Really imagine yourself biting into a lemon right now. Think about that. Imagine it. You see how your mouth starts to get watery right now? But you're not biting into a lemon at all. Your subconscious mind believes whatever you tell it. Like I said, most people, they're just telling it the wrong stuff. That's why dreams feel so real. You ever had a dream that just really, really, really feels real? That's why people have certain fears of stuff that doesn't even exist. That's why people can see a dark alley and be scared to go down that dark alley. Not because something scary is in the dark alley, but because they start to think of stuff that could possibly be there in the dark alley. They start to imagine stuff, and then they start to get fearful of something that's not even there. People will be dating somebody, and then they'll start to think that somebody doesn't like them because they haven't got a text back within a certain amount of time. They start making up stuff in their head that's not even real, that other person could just be asleep. I know when I was a young lad, I used to go to sleep dry, and some nights I would wake up wet. Well, those dreams, they really felt real, but wasn't nothing happening at the time, right? So look, that's how our subconscious mind works. It believes what we tell it, but most people, they're telling it the wrong stuff. So automatically, when you tell yourself that you're trying to do something, you automatically are training your subconscious mind to not believe it, to not get on board with your conscious mind, to use all of your brain power to get on the right frequency, to actually manifest and to actually attract and to actually create the things that you want in your life. Because your subconscious mind is like, oh, well, all this stuff that we just normally do, we never say that we're trying to do it. We don't say that we're trying to do this thing. So we don't believe that we can do this. Therefore, we're going to shut off all this brain power. We're going to shut off this 90% of brain power that's actually making everything move. And we're not going to assign it to the task. Because look, your subconscious mind, once you introduce a problem for it to solve, it works on solving that problem nonstop, 24/7, 365. That's why some people have ideas like in their sleep. Have you ever heard of anybody saying something like, oh, it came to me when I was asleep? Or somebody, they're thinking about something and they say, let me sleep on it. That's a real thing. Look, the amount of ideas, the amount of problems that I've solved in my sleep, it's crazy. And if you don't believe this, I'm telling you, you have experienced this yourself. Have you ever been in a conversation with somebody before and there's somebody's name on the tip of your tongue, but you can't think of the name? And you're like, what's her name? What's her name? I can't think of a name. What's the name? And then randomly, like next Tuesday, a whole week later, the name randomly pops up in your head. Becky, that was her name, Becky with the good hair. Why did you just randomly think of Becky with the good hair a whole week later, next Tuesday, from a conversation you were having somebody a week before? Because you introduced a problem to your subconscious mind and it's working on coming up with a solution to that problem until it comes up with the solution to that problem. That's why a whole week later, next Tuesday, Becky with the good hair pops up in your head. That same exact thing is what happens with our goals. That same exact thing is what happens with our dreams, our aspirations, our entrepreneurial and business endeavors, right? If we truly believe something and introduce a problem for our subconscious mind to solve, when we are asleep, when we're not even truly thinking about it, our subconscious nonstop is going to be working on coming up with a solution to the actual problem that we've introduced to it. But when we say that we're trying to do something, or when we start to negotiate with ourselves, instead of drawing that line in the sand and being like, this is what I'm going to do, when we do that, we don't introduce a true problem for our subconscious to work on solving. Therefore, it just bundles it up, throws it away, and it's like, okay, we're not going to work on processing this problem because we don't believe we can do it. So why waste any time, energy, or effort on it? So stop trying and do it. And the first step to stop trying to actually start doing is to eliminate the word try from your vocabulary. Now, I'm not saying that this is something that you will just be able to immediately start doing, but if you're at least aware of it, every time that word try comes out of your mouth, you'll be able to catch it, to whereas you can use a different word to speak power into your life. Like I still find myself saying the word try, but I'm at least aware of it. I've trained my brain to be conscious of when that word comes out of my mouth. I stop immediately, I catch it, and I change my word to something else. Because I'm like, no, I'm not letting that happen to me. Or when I do say it, I'm only talking about something to whereas I'm using it as an example of failing, because you only try at the stuff that you fail at, or you only try to do the things that you don't believe that you can actually do. And here's another thing about that word try also. When you use the word try, or when you try to do something, you're giving yourself an out to fail. So the brain has this chemical called dopamine, and it releases to make us feel good, right? And a lot of people, they pride themselves on trying to do something, so they're giving themselves an out to fail. So if they do fail, not if, when they do fail, they can give themselves a little pat on the back, get a little dopamine release, and feel good about themselves and say, well, at least I tried, right? But when you eliminate that word try from your vocabulary, you're not giving yourself an out to fail. You're not going to say, this is what I'm going to try to do. This is what I'm going to do. And this is what's going to get done. And if I do fail, I just figured out another way that doesn't work on my way to figuring out what does work, right? You don't have any plan Bs. Your plan B, C, D, E, F, all the way down to Z are just plans to make your plan A work, because this is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to figure out. And the failures that I do have along the way, because you're going to fail. It's part of the game. It comes with it. But the failures that you will have along your journey, they're not going to stop you. You are just going to be looking at those failures as if, okay, I figured out that that way doesn't work. And the only way to figure out what does work is by figuring out what doesn't work. Most people can never get to where they want to be because they try something, fail at it, say, oh, it doesn't work, but good job, at least I tried. Like, nah, that ain't it. And as simple as this sounds, of just eliminating this one word from your vocabulary, you're going to do a lot of inner work in order to get to this point. You're going to have to do a lot of inner work in order to become the successful entrepreneur that you want to become. Because a lot of people, they're just looking for business tactics, for sales tactics, for marketing strategies, for content creation ideas. But entrepreneurship is a battle that you have to have with yourself within. Entrepreneurship is going to be a nonstop clash on battles and thoughts that are going through within. There's a great philosopher by the name of Kendrick Lamar Duckworth. He has a diss song to a guy named Drake called Meet the Grams. And he told Drake, fuck a rap battle, this is a lifelong battle with yourself. And that's what entrepreneurship is. The only thing stopping you is you. There's really no competition out there. Yeah, I know they'll say there's other people within your niche or competitors within your market and whatnot. But at the end of the day, it's you overcoming yourself. And your business is going to be a direct reflection of you, the person. So you're going to have to do some inner work and be like, dang, why do I not believe in myself? Why do I claim that this is what I want to do? But do I really want to do that? Because I don't believe I can do it, because all of a sudden I'm saying that I'm trying to do all this stuff. But every other thing that I do in my life and every other thing that I am truly confident that is going to happen, I never say that I'm going to try to do it. I just do it. So why don't I have the same belief in me having success in my business as I have the same belief on me taking a shower? Because I don't try to take a shower. I just say I'm about to take a shower. But why here am I saying that I'm trying to do this business? I'm trying to build an audience. I'm trying to create a good product. I'm trying to get more sales. Why don't I believe that with as much conviction of me believing that I'm going to cut the TV on and watch my favorite show? Why do I have more faith in a TV show created by other people than I do in myself? And this is inner work that you're going to have to do within. And thinking is the hardest work that most people avoid. That's why most people can't achieve anything that they want to in their life, because they don't think through it. And the brain and the mind, you already possess what you need right here in order to be successful. Because this, like I said before, your subconscious mind, it works like a dumb AI. Just most people are giving it the wrong prompts. Just like we're in this age of AI, right? Everything's ChatGPT-able, but like 99.7% of people can't do anything really productive, anything to really make any moves or do anything positive in their lives with ChatGPT. Why? Because they don't know what prompts to put into it. Why? Because ChatGPT is a dumb AI, right? It just does what we tell it off of the prompts. That's the same thing with our subconscious mind. It's a dumb AI. It just does whatever we prompt it to do. But most people are putting the wrong prompts in it every single day, just like they're putting the wrong prompts and getting terrible results from whatever it is they put in the ChatGPT. But this in your mind, it's also a GPS system and a success mechanism. So it works just like the GPS in your car, right? You don't just get in your car and just hope that you get to somewhere, right? You have the end destination in mind, and then you go there, or you put in the end destination into your GPS and then you go there. It's the same thing with our goals, our dreams, our aspirations, our entrepreneurial endeavors, the money that we want to make, whatever. We have to see it first, and we have to put that end destination here, to whereas then our mind, and once we get our subconscious mind on board with our conscious mind, can get us to our actual destination. But just like with that GPS in the car, we don't put in the address to the store and then say, okay, I'm going to try to get to the store. We put in the address of the store, and then we have 100% belief and conviction in ourselves that we're going to make it to the store. If we did not think that we were going to get there, if we did not believe that we were going to get there, we wouldn't even get in the car in the first place. That's the same thing here. If you don't truly believe that you're going to do it, if you keep on saying you're trying to do it, whereas you don't say that you're trying to get to the store, your mind power is not even going to get on board, because why even hop in the car? Why even get in the vehicle if we don't even think we're going to get there? It's just wasting time. I'm telling you, once you eliminate the word try from your vocabulary and start doing instead of actually trying, you get numbers coming in online your business like all them that you see on the screen right now. So if you're ready to make more working less online from stuff that you already know, go ahead and click the link down in the description and join this Credit at the Top community. For weekly coaching from myself, all my exclusive trainings, plus a private community of entrepreneurs, all designed to grow your business online. It's only $97 a month to join right now. That's less than a cup of coffee per day. So click the link down in the description to tap in, and I'll see you on our coaching call this Wednesday. But I'm telling you, it's always going to be mindset over skill set. And it doesn't matter what you learn how to do or what you know how to do or what skills you acquire. If you don't believe that you can put the pieces together, it's all a belief system. And you really need to ask yourself, why don't you believe in you? And why do you have so much belief in others outside of yourself when you have everything that you possess right now to have more success than other people outside of you? So believe in you, because only you can do it for you, not anybody else. Other people may be able to help you. Other people may be able to guide you. Other people may be able to teach you, but you have to do it. And you can't do it if you try to do it. You can only do it if you do it. And you can only do it if you believe it. So believe in yourself. So go ahead and click the link down in the description if you want to tap into the community. And I'll see you on our coaching call this Wednesday. And go ahead and check out this video right here for my $1 Million Morning Routine. Look, I'm telling you, I do this every single morning, and my life and my business changed once I started doing this every morning. It's Credit at the Top.